What's going on, everyone? I'm Andrew with Camper Kingdom in Meridian, Mississippi, and today we're going to be viewing this brand new 2022 Forest River Impression Model 315 MB. MB for mid-bunk, sleeping room possibly for 8, 9, maybe even 10, just really depending on the size of your guest. More 3/4 ton friendly, and right now I've got all the slides closed in to show you what it looks like we're going down the road. And some of my viewers also like to know, if they stop for fuel or maybe at a rest station just for a brief moment, do they have access to the refrigerator as well as the restroom? You're not going to have room to access the refrigerator because of this one massive slide, but you're definitely going to have room to access your restroom to avoid utilizing some of the public restrooms while on the road. We're going to start on the outside of the unit, going over the different weight, specs, and dimensions of the unit before heading inside. So if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button down below, and let's get started. Coming at you 38 feet in length with 4 total slides is this 2022 Forest River Impression Model 315 MB. MB for mid-bunk, so sleeping room possibly for 8 or 9, just really depending on the size of your guest. Could possibly be looked at as though it's a 3 queen bedroom. Queen up front, queen in the loft, queen in the mid-bunk area, well, possibly even a 4th if you consider the couch, the sleeper sofa in the model. But here on the front of the unit, you have a fully molded front cap. Check out the automotive grade windshield, allowing for that much more natural light to come in. The bed on this coach is the north to south, and it's going to have the closet slide over there as well. Dry weight as this unit currently sits of 10,271 pounds. And speaking of weight, here on the hitch of your truck, 1,935 pounds. Coach is going to be resting on about a 96-inch wide construction, fully automatic leveling system, but you're going to have a little bit of manual labor involved. You have to pull the plunger out, dropping the legs down before pressing one of the 2 controls for the fully automatic leveling. The first one found inside the water management area here, pass-through storage, but just by simply pressing a button on this one of the 2 controls, coach will in fact level itself. Water management area, so all your water lines will come up through the bottom right up to the city water connection, as well as the black tank flush found right up there. Outdoor shower also, so you have hot and cold water with a cool little spray nozzle. Set up maybe a little table out here. Satellite connections, everything nicely labeled, easy to read. 6-gallon gas or electric hot water heater, and that's going to be the 50-amp hookup for the power connections. Heading around to the front, go ahead and give you guys a quick shot of the front storage compartment, which does house the spare tire as well as the battery. Coach is already pre-equipped from the factory with a 190-watt panel on the roof for solar panel, 30-amp charger, and the controllers can be found in front side of the front storage compartment area here. 30-amp charger controlling the trickle charge being sent back over to the house battery, as well as, I forgot to point out, all the storage area. Let me just go ahead and show that to you. Radiant foil wrapped around all the floor, all the sidewalls, definitely helping it, keep it more protected in the hot and cold weather. Speaking of being protected, these 4x8 sheets is something new they started doing in the late 2020, moving into the 21. All these 4x8 sheets can be dropped down as an individual panel compared to the old models, which had one long continuous sheet of like a cardboard material. So if you had a water leak back there, you gotta take the whole thing out or cut it just to get to it. Camp kitchen with a griddle, fully electric fridge, and this does not work off the truck power. You must be plugged into shore power in order for this to work. Outdoor speakers, fully electric 18-foot awning, white in color, and just about every awning on the market has some sort of LED lights. Those are white. No tint on any of the windows on this coach, but you do have blackout shades, and they're high white, helping reflect off some of that light there. Friction hinge on the entry door, which is great for high wind days. You don't have to worry about your camper slinging back in the wind, causing damage to the side. Steps do flip up and in, and these do have the nicer adjustable legs on them there. Just simply pressing my button, those will fold down, and I do believe I can let this down. Yep, really easy to work with. Here's a good shot of some of the stickers on the outside, but while I'm here, Goodyear Endurance tires resting on 2 twin 6,000-pound Dexter axles, and there's another shot of that's the rear set of leveling legs on this model here. Coming around to the back of the coach, Rear mounted ladder, blind side camera prep. That's what that is up there. 250-pound low capacity on the ladder. 2-inch receiver on the bottom with a 300-pound low capacity. There's a sticker stating that it's not for towing, just for maybe a bike rack or an additional luggage rack. Sewer connections, you're gonna have 2 different ones, and the Impression model has given you this awesome little container there for all of your sewer lines. I know the sunlight's not the best. There we go. So that sewer connection there, you got one. And coming around to the front, you've got your second. So a total of 3 different sewer lines would be needed to run all this in unison. So gray and black, as well as another gray handle back there, and a good shot of the rack and pinion slides on this coach all the way throughout. Here on the roof of the model, fully walkable roof with a 3/8 decking, 2 air conditioning units. Coleman Mach is the brand. This one's a 15K and that one's a 13.5. These are racetrack together, so the ductwork will work together, and that's a good shot of that solar panel pre-installed from the factory, as well as here's another view of the ladder coming up on the top to give you a little bit of additional help when trying to get up on top of this coach. Here inside model 315MB, 4 total sides, with 2 of the 4 sides open to get up nicely for you to entertain you and all of your guests. 38 feet in length with about 17 feet of living space back in the rear of the coach. Slide box height of 6 feet tall with blackout shades all the way throughout the whole entire coach. And I pointed to you on the outside that the back of these shades are high white. That way it helps reflect all that sunlight out, keeping all the heat outside the coach. Freestanding table with 4 additional chairs, and you also have the leaflet to extend some of the range of the table. That way if you have a larger family or if you just need more elbow room. Some carpet inside this coach. You're going to have some of the slide as well as the bedroom slide up in the main part of the unit. Coming around to the entertainment slide, nice big 50-inch TV with a sound bar with zones A and B. That way you can have your music playing outside or even in. All electric fireplace producing around 5,000 BTUs of heat, but if you don't camp in the winter, you can turn that heat off and just leave the lights on to help some of your guests maybe who are sleeping on the trifold sleeper sofa. Island in the middle with this is a Formica countertop, but I call this a pressed membrane. They've heated a hard plastic over the top of the seams, that way water cannot penetrate these seams. Stainless steel drop-in sink with a high-rise faucet with additional drying rack also provided for you there. Moving on to the back of the unit, nice big coffee prep station with additional storage. These pressed membrane countertops again have continued over this way. 110 outlet with USB charger as well. Blackout shades, and just check out how much sunlight these things keep out. Even without the valance on both sides of the windows, it still does a really good job. Floor to ceiling pantry, and that's chalkboard paint, so you can maybe make it a grocery list or a to-do list there for everyone to see. Additional shelving with some miscellaneous storage with a motion detector light, which will come on just as soon as you open the door. 12 volt, all electric refrigerator, 10 cubic foot. That way it will work off the vehicle power while going down the road. Your oven is a Greystone brand with a matching pull-out drawer on the bottom. That way you can add all of your pots and pans and keep them nicely hidden out of the way. 3-aught burner on the top with a low-profile hood vent, and then continue that pressed membrane countertop over to the kitchen area as well. Before heading into the gooseneck area, you're going to have your own private bedroom area down this way, or could possibly be used for an office space. Right now I've got it set up in its sitting arrangement, but this will lay out to a Versa Queen. Dimensions are 70 by 80. And you also have the fold down bunk on the top, and I will lay these out closer towards the end to show you guys roughly how much move about space you're going to have. TV connections, and you could possibly sit about a 23-inch TV here, or maybe mount maybe a 42 to 48-inch TV on the wall. Additional closet space with a hanging rod provided also as well. But coming right out to where little brother and sister go to sleep, heading right up the stairs, access to the loft bed here on the left, giving you an additional queen size bed, teddy bear mattress with additional shelving down there as well. USB charger and 110 outlets, and there's the ductwork for the air conditioner vent, and that is a breeze window with blackout shades there as well. But coming back down in the hallway, all the controls for the coach here inside the hallway, slide out operations, awning operations, even your tank heaters. And this is the second controller I pointed to you outside when we leveled the coach, but I told you we had 2. That's going to be the second additional controllers for that model there. Heading up into the main bedroom area where you're met with your third queen size bed with a hanging closet on both sides. And Impression is also giving you this really cool little organizer, just really trying to maximize all of the space to keep all of your stuff nicely organized. Additional shelving on both sides of the bed with USB chargers and 110 outlets. And you're gonna have a closet slide on this coach. Mirror accent with additional miscellaneous shelving down below. And this is a hanging closet for all of your clothes. And there's a good shot of some of that. Additional storage underneath the bed, but one really cool and impressive thing about this coach, for a mid-profile unit to have a stackable washer and dryer is just really impressive to me. Or if you don't want to utilize the washer and dryer connections, you can just utilize this space for additional storage. Maybe room on the TV on this opposing wall at the foot of the bed for about a 28 to 32 inch TV. TV connections are there, and there's that second 13.5 air conditioner. Heading inside the bathroom area, two-piece plastic shower with a ceiling height of 6'3", but they have given you the dome above for taller individuals like myself. Additional fan right there above with the hanging towel rack. Porcelain foot flush toilet, and check out the amount of legroom you're gonna have. But I want to point out one more additional thing. This coach comes with a self-drying shower curtain. An accordion style shower curtain that does latch, but they claim once you retract this shower curtain, it does dry itself. However, I personally recommend leaving that open once you're done showering, just to go ahead and allow that to dry completely. Press membrane countertops continued over to the bathroom with a plastic sink and a plastic faucet. And here's a good idea of how much legroom maybe you're going to have inside the bathroom with the medicine cabinet provided and additional shelving above. So now I've got this thing laid out in its full sleeping arrangement to show you guys where am I finding these 3 queen beds. Not going to include the sleeper sofa, but I've got this laid out to show you how much walk-around space you're going to have. Maybe you've got maximum capacity spending the night with you. 1, 2, but I'm not counting the sofa as a queen bed. That's the first queen bed. Versa Lounge lay completely out with the dimensions of a queen size bed with the twin size bed up on the top. So that's 1. Coming up to the loft bed area, teddy bear mattress with the dimensions of a queen size bed, that's 2. And then of course in the master bedroom area, your standard queen size bed there as well. So for a total of 3 queen beds. Tell me down below what you guys think. Would you consider this a 3 queen bed? So thanks for sticking around this long in the video. I greatly do appreciate it. For pricing and availability, I'll leave a link in the description down below so you guys can click back and also view the additional photos. If you go to my website and the camper's not there, there's a possibility the unit's already sold. However, this is the normal dealer stock for us, so we keep it in stock all the time. So just leave us an email down below and we'll be glad to get back with you as far as getting you another one in. MSRP on this coach, date and time of making the video on this new 22 model of $70,197.40. But for pricing and availability, check our website at camperkingdom.com. Leave me a thumbs up down below if you like what you see. Hit the subscribe button. Come see us.